miles into the channel with a reefed main and staysail. Here's the end of Carriacou up there. And there is Grenada down in the distance. Sail. We have about 20 knots true at 120 degrees apparent wind angle. We're just making 6 to 6.7 with a sail combination. We had to come up to about 235 magnetic from 245 because the seas were a little too much abeam, so this put them a little more on our bow, not rolling us quite as hard. And this angle will still keep us on the west side of the exclusion zone for Kick'em-Jenny. We're pretty much going all the way to the end of Grenada. It's about 16 miles across the channel and about another 16 to the south end, and then about 3 miles west into Tyrell Bay once we hit that south end. We figure this will take us about 2.5 to 3 hours across the channel, and then probably another 2.5 to 3 hours to the south end. what we call a following sea. We have some big weaves, 1.5 to 2. And we tend to surf down these guys, which adds about a knot sometimes, surfing down the front. I had seen as much as 8, but typically at least 6 something. We're just arriving now towards Prickly Bay, about 2 miles ahead. We had a great sail through the channel, mostly off wind, following seas. A little rolly in the following seas, but it was really a nice sail. We were making anywhere from 6 to 8.5 when we surfed down the waves. Once we got behind the lee of Grenada, we ran the engine partly just to verify that it's running well now with the fixed fuel system. So far that's proved true. About 10 minutes ago we rounded the corner to bear east towards Prickly Bay, and as we got down towards the airport on the west side of the island just behind us, the wind picked up to about 25 to 30, and right now we got all of 30. It'd be nice if we only had 20 at this point, but forecast has not matched reality all week. It's been higher than forecast by at least 3 to 5 knots every day. So we're not surprised it's coming through here. As we get closer to Prickly up ahead though, we should have a little bit of shelter from the wind, and we'll be turning left to go up into the bay, and it should be quite sheltered in there. It's just about 2 miles of kind of bucking these waves to get in. We fortunately took the staysail in about a third of the way down Grenada. Not really any need for it. We were making good speed all the way along there. We've really been averaging 6 to 7 knots all day. So we're right about on our expected schedule, about 6 to 7 hours of sailing. I think it's going to end up being 6.5. We left at 6:30, so we're easily a half hour out yet at this pace. But you just have to be patient and take it, deal with it. We're in plenty early in the day. Should have a really nice afternoon, and we'll be on this mooring now until next week, Thursday, when we haul out the boat in the morning. In fact, Wednesday night next week we move to the launch slip, and we'll tie in there overnight, and then first thing in the morning, Wednesday, 8 a.m., they'll come and pull us out. So this is literally the only sail we've done this season, but it was a nice sail. So restored some confidence, reminded us how to manage the boat a little bit after a year away, which is clearly 6 months too long. We need to see the boat more often than that, or we start to forget what's what and how things work. Have to relearn the boat all over again.